Welcome to the 7 best luau's on Maui. This is a little bit of a roundup of the popular luau's and a comparison of like the price, the atmosphere, the menu, and just kind of little things to consider to see which one may be best for your group when you're traveling. So first up is the Maui Nui Luau. This is at the Sheraton Resort. It's a self-service buffet. You'll get a little lei when you arrive. They also do a cliff diver as long as the weather and ocean conditions allow it. Parking is free with validation in the parking structure, or you can do $10 valet parking. They also do a photo op, and the full luau experience is about 3 hours. This one starts at $218 per person. So depending on, if you have like adults or kids or time of year, but this kind of gives you a good guideline of kind of where it may be for your trip. Next is the Te O Moana Luau. This is at Wailea Beach Marriott Resort. This one includes a fire knife show as part of the luau experience. You'll also get a flower lei, or you'll also get a lei, but the kind you get will depend on what they have available during that time. This one's also a self-service buffet. The full thing lasts about 3 to 4 hours. Valet parking is available for $55. Self-parking is free. If you leave after 8:30 though, you do have to get it validated. And this one starts at $225 per person. So these two are pretty comparable to each other for the most part. Another option, which is a little bit different, is the Maui Sunset Luau Dinner Cruise. This leaves from the Wailea Harbor on the Pride of Maui boat. It's a sunset cruise going out towards Molokini Crater. It's an open bar. It's got craft beer, blended drinks, a buffet with ribs, honey glazed chicken, stir-fried veggies. Some other things may be switched out depending on availability as well. What's nice about doing like a luau cruise is that you can do some whale watching while you're out there, so you can kind of kill two birds with one stone. Parking is across from Carl's Jr. by the Ocean Center, and it's $2. You check in at 4:30 p.m. at the loading dock, and this one starts at $158 per person. So it's significantly cheaper, but it's not your traditional luau experience. So this could be something to do if you're just trying to get some sort of luau experience with a lower budget, or you've done a luau before, so you want to do something a little more unique. This would be a good one to do. Next is Gilligan's Island Luau. This is at the Maui Nui Golf Course. This one's a lot smaller. It's typically about a quarter of the size of the other luau's. They have all the traditional things that all the other luau's have. This one does have an open bar, tropical well drinks, wine, beer, and all your typical non-alcoholic beverages as well. You also get an all-you-can-eat buffet. Some of the things included tend to be kalua pork, teriyaki chicken, panko crusted mahi-mahi, hummus and veggies, salmon, mixed veggies, macaroni salad, white rice, sweet potato, salad, sweet rolls. They also have pineapple cubes and chocolate pie and white chocolate macadamia nut cookies and other things for desserts. This one's a little bit of a shorter experience than some of the other ones. It's about 2 to 3 hours and starts at $166 per person. So again, this would be one if you're trying to get the luau experience but on a smaller budget, or even if you just don't love bigger events and productions. Maybe you have some sensory sensitivities or something like that, or if you have kids in your group that may just be more overwhelmed by all the things going on, this one being a little bit smaller could be more up your alley. Next is the Myths of Maui Luau Dinner and Show. This one's in Lahaina, so this would be kind of more so like the first two. You do get a lei when you arrive. They do have complimentary alcoholic drinks that are included with your ticket. So Mai Tais, Blue Hawaiians, cocktails, beer, wine, all your typical non-alcoholic things. And then they do the imu ceremony, which I've seen in some of the other ones too. This one kind of explains it more with the roast pig. All you care to eat buffet. They do have a special kids dinner buffet, which is nice. All your typical luau show experiences. There is free photo ops with the dancers after the show, which is nice. You can also upgrade to a VIP reservation, so you'll get guaranteed premium stage front section seating, priority dinner buffet access, and skip the line early entry. So that can kind of be worth it, especially for like a bigger show like that. I think I mentioned the flower lei earlier. Yeah. So you get the lei when you arrive, and then this one's about 2.5 to 3 hours, so it's also slightly on the shorter side. And these tickets start at $211 per person, and parking is $5. Next, we have the Feast at Mokapuluau. This one is in Wailea. This one says that you sit on a grassy lawn to watch the performance. You can upgrade to premium seating. Dinner is served as a 3-course meal. Starter course, you can choose like poke and salad and kind of thing. The lighter, fresher things like that. Entrees, you have chicken, pork, short rib, rice, sweet potatoes, a little bit of everything. And then for dessert, you can choose from a few different things as well. This one is about 2.5 hours and starts at $296 per person. And then the last one, I think this one has closed. I see sometimes that stuff about it, but then like the website wasn't operating anymore. So I think this one has closed. And this was actually the one that we did. We did it at a different location though, because they moved to Paia. And when we did it, we did not do it there. We did it at Castaway Cafe, but it was like an all-you-can-eat buffet. And I'll skip through this to kind of show you our experience. So when we went to Maui, it was for our first wedding anniversary. We had booked everything through our resort. They had booked us for a luau. The confirmation they sent us, it was for the night of our anniversary. But then that morning, I think, we were walking around Lahaina and there was like a visitor center type place and there was like a representative there just kind of chatting. And so we were like, oh yeah, we're doing like a luau tonight. And she was like, there are no luau's tonight, but there was one last night. And I was like, well, we have a confirmation from our place. and they were like, oh yeah, no, there isn't one. Let us try to find you something else. So we were supposed to go to the Myths of Maui luau. So they ended up putting us here at this Castaway Cafe one, and this was more so, it seemed kind of impromptu. It was still a full luau for sure and much smaller, but it was just kind of like out on the lawn, and then everyone had like patio seating. So it was, you know, less than like 100 people. So it seems more like a private luau, which was nice, but I have no idea if like pricing wise, if it was comparable to what we were supposed to have or not. So I have no idea if we got gypped or not, but I enjoyed the luau experience we did have, because this was kind of like the area that we sat in, and we were right here by these doors that were open, so we had like a direct view while still being like somewhat inside. And then they also had a photographer there that did like sunset photos that we got for dinner. It included 2 drinks each. I only had one though, because these are like pretty full-size drinks. But then we had some salad, Hawaiian rolls, pulled pork, mahi-mahi, rice, macaroni salad, and it was all family style. So they brought it all to us, which was nice to not have to like go up to a buffet. And then they said that they could keep bringing more of whatever we wanted, but like it was just the 2 of us, so all of these plates together were plenty. We got to pick 2 desserts too. So we had this more like chocolate cake, and then I think this was more like a banana nut bread type of thing. I forget what the dipping sauce was though. Here's our photos from like our beach photo shoot, which was nice. I like that we have like the bright crisp ones and then the like later sunset ones. The show itself was again like a normal luau, but I just was expecting it to be more like, you know, kind of the main ones at like the top of this list. So that's everything that I have as far as luau's, but I did want to mention some other Maui things to keep in mind for your trip. When you go through the blog post, this right here links to a list of all of the top things to do on Maui, which are all listed below too. The West Maui Coastline Driving Tour is kind of like doing the road to Hana, except it's on the other side of the island. So it's not quite as busy, and it is a lot of still unique places. And there's also one mini golf course. We did this on our way back to the airport because our flight was like the latest flight out, like at 9 or 11 o'clock at night. So we had a full day to just kind of do whatever. So we were like, well, we can do mini golf because we did everything else already. I also have a complete 6-day, 5-night itinerary of everything we did, which includes what I've mentioned above and everything that's kind of mentioned below. Haleakala National Park. We were supposed to do the sunrise tour, but ours was canceled from the weather because it was February. So we just did the self-driving tour, which was nice. And this was our view from the top. There's a really great cacao farm tour with a chocolate tasting from Maui Kuia Estate. And you get to do the tasting in a treehouse that overlooks everything. That's a really fun experience, something unique because they grow it there. Whale watching, Maalaea Harbor, which is right next to where they do the mini golf too. This was one that we did. We did the upgraded one too, where you got like food and drinks. Road to Hana full loop drive. Most people just go to Hana and back, but the full loop is actually really great if weather permits and the roads aren't washed out and things like that. It's really great to do. Here's the black sand beach near Hana. It's one of the most popular spots on the whole route. When you're staying in Maui, we recommend Kaanapali Beach Club. It is a timeshare resort, but you don't have to be a timeshare owner to stay there. But what we like about it is that for the same price as a standard hotel room, you're basically getting just like a 1-bedroom apartment. Like we had a massive jacuzzi tub, really great ocean views. Like this was the view from our room, and our balcony was pretty long too, so we could see much farther, like to the right. That's not in this photo. But this video here has a tour of the room and some other things around the resort. And then I also have a list of the best restaurants on Maui, since, you know, half the fun of vacation is trying new restaurants. This is from Down the Hatch. It's a lobster and crab grilled cheese sandwich, and it is super delicious. And that's everything I have for the best luau's on Maui. I do have a list of kind of what to wear to a luau if you need some inspiration ideas. And the last thing is I do have a free guide for free things to do on Maui. It'll just ask for your first name and your email address, and then it'll send you a PDF download in your email. And this way, if you do free activities, it's more stuff you can do without spending money, so your trip is cheaper. Or you can choose some free activities so that you can splurge on other things. So that is the best luau's on Maui.